Darvin, after game two, you bemoaned kind of the second and third quarters, and defensively they scored 40 in each tonight. It was 38 combined in the second and third. Just wondered what you saw defensively, what adjustments you guys made, and how that played out.
Just wanted to keep a body in front of Draymond first and foremost, and I think after that first quarter, guys just really turned it up. They dialed it up with their competitiveness, and just the communication was great. Us being aware of who was on the floor for them, who was coming out, what combination of players are out there, was kind of dictated, some of our coverages. We were able to switch up our pitches, and with just the competitive edge, that's something we talked about between game two and this game tonight. Was just, we can talk coverages, adjustments, and all of that, but the basic foundation of us executing anything is our approach, our energy, our effort, our urgency. You can audible, you can come out with coverages all you want, but if you don't put anything into them, then nothing's going to work. So us just come, and then sometimes you're not going to get it right. It's not going to be perfect, but if you have a ton of energy, you're competitive, you're competing as a group, individually to a man and as a group, things will usually work themselves out. So I just think our guys were just really, really awesome tonight in terms of their competitiveness, doing the little things, covering for one another, getting the ball, pushing it with pace, just playing a really physical, downhill, forceful game, and we're fortunate to come out with the win.
Coach, I know you felt very confident about winning the game tonight, but are you kind of surprised at how, from a scoring standpoint, how lopsided it was?
I mean, things happen. We try to force them into some difficult situations, and we look up and the game gets out of hand a little bit. But make no mistake about it, the deficit, us winning by whatever 30 doesn't represent who that team really is. Just like us losing the way we did in game two doesn't represent who we are. This is going to be a battle to the end, man. It's you can't rest on your laurels. That's a hell of a team. They're a defending champion. They're defending champions for a reason, and we're thankful to get this one. But come Monday, we're gonna have a dog fight on our hands. So, and rightfully so. It's that time of the year, and that's what this is built for.
Darvin, for the third time this postseason, over two, right? D'Lo had like a flurry of scoring. You've won 2 of those 3 games. What type of asset is it to have that? He can kind of go off at any moment, and how does that help your squad?
I think it helps. One of the things we talk about in trying to be successful against the Warriors, it's not just trying to stop them from making threes and getting them off the 3-point line. You also have to keep the scoreboard moving on your own behalf. And so D'Lo, the type of player, he's going to come in and he sees us struggling a little bit. He's able to make plays with the ball in his hand. He's able to make plays receiving the ball on the second side or third side action. He's a great catch and shoot player. So, and he just locked in and saw a couple go in early and just stayed aggressive. And whenever he's decisive and aggressive, he's off the charts. And obviously with all the attention that's being paid to Bron and AD, I mean it's him, Austin. There are going to be opportunities for those guys, Vando as well, to be aggressive and assertive on offense. And so that's what you saw earlier. I think he had our first 11 points or something like that. And he felt he gets into a rhythm, like kids flat out score as well as play things. So it was great. Great to see.
Darvin, what did you think of Bron's complete game from not scoring to running to the stands, to blocking shots, to 360 scores in the lane, doing everything for you guys?
That's just who he has to be. That's who he's been and who he has to be this time of the year. That's why he's a champion. The little things. And we had some unfortunate plays also, like some 50-50 balls we didn't come up with, some long rebound tap outs that they were able to get, mishandling the ball sometimes during certain possessions. But, the squad, our team, we did a great job of just having a next play mentality. Obviously, a little irritated about not coming up with making certain plays, but just the next play mentality. I think that's what you saw with him. And again, him putting that effort into doing the little things. And you see a guy like that in year 20, obviously first ballot Hall of Fame, you know, top 5 dead or alive ever to play in the NBA. And to see him doing little things like that, just his screening, him pushing the pace, him finding teammates, him defending, rebounding, you know, it makes it easier to get these other guys to do it.
Yeah, Darvin, when you talk about your defense and you know, the way you guys operate, is it possible to overestimate just how important AD is to that effort?
I mean, he's the catalyst, he's the anchor, man. His activity, he's blocking shots, changing certain shots, it's amazing. And, you know, he's locked in to the team and really communicating with the coaches, coverages. Again, being aware of who's on the court, who's in the game for them, what are we doing, how we guard this action, how we guard that action, and just his awareness. The ball gets driven, you know, we don't want to just take away the 3 line. They're going to make their fair share of threes, but what we can't do is give up the easy bunnies at the rim in the paint, and he's done a phenomenal job. Just whenever he's out there, not just against this team, but just overall, just the way he commands the paint defensively. He's able to step up, switch out on the perimeter, and just force guys into awkward positions and tough shots. And so he's definitely, he sets the tone for us defensively.
Sorry. How much of LeBron not scoring in the first quarter and a half is him just looking for AD, trying to get him going, and the D'Lo obviously had it going early? How much of it is him just kind of orchestrating how you guys need to play offensively?
I think it's just a case of allowing the game to come to him, you know, allowing a natural rhythm to happen and not forcing things. And, you know, D'Lo came out blazing hot. You know, AD had some moments. Everybody, you know, he's not going to be that guy that's going to be selfish and force his way. Once he gets it going, that's another story, and that's how he should approach it. Once he's reeling on basket after basket, but to set the tone for us offensively, you know, he's great about allowing other guys to play, allowing other guys to have their moments, which in turn creates balance for our entire lineup and our scoring output. So that's just him. That's the way he's always played, just trying to make the right play.
Darvin, can you kind of quantify, you know, with the big lead, how valuable that could be to get LeBron and AD off their feet in the fourth quarter?
It's huge. It's huge, and I'm sure they probably had the same thought process on their side, a couple of their guys. But it's huge whenever you can, you know, bottle up some energy and save it for another, save that output for another day. Like in our case for Monday, you have to take advantage of it. It's great to have that luxury. They don't come too often, and so for those guys to be in the low 30s, you know, and we had the game under control by the time we're going into the fourth quarter. It's a great bonus for us.
Darvin, obviously winning games 3 and 4 here in the Memphis series was big for you guys in that series. You know, going into game 4 this time, you know, you spoke about the defensive approach. How confident are you, given that you guys were able to do that once before, that you guys would be able to, you know, give that kind of the same defensive effort back-to-back game?
Well, that's what we can control. We can't control whether shots go in or not. We try to put ourselves in a position to get open shots, but even still, sometimes the ball doesn't go in the basket as often as you would like. But defense, our effort, our energy, our competitiveness on that side of the ball, that's something you can damn near get right every night. And it's something that we have to do against this team. You relax 1 second and you start feeling comfortable or complacent, you know, they're gonna burn you every time. And so we have to definitely stay on our toes. We'll get in the lab again tomorrow, see what we can get better at, see what we can sustain, and come out of it prepared to take that next step in game 4. Each game is its own entity, and you have to prepare as such, not just, they don't lap over. Like, each game is different. You know, we lose by 27 up there, they come, they lose by 30, and now game 4 it's gonna be a good one.